Hey, howdy. Ooh, I think it's broken, I think? Come on, there we go. Much better. So, I was goofing around, and right as I was in the middle of my goofing, a patch dropped. And I think I start, by the way, 83%. Let's go. I may as well show off the new content first, because I think it's kind of cool. It's not very extensive, but it's enough that it's worth a look. Then I want to do the dailies, and then after that, I kind of want to do... I have a bit of an interesting idea. I kind of want to try and use the YNO navigator to explore all of the Ideragop worlds, or at least a good chunk of them. Because so many of them... Oh shoot, people. Because so many worlds link up with Nazca Valley and all those worlds. It could be pretty fun to just go there and then just gradually etch out every single one. Also, say hi to... I mean, I don't think this area even has a real name yet. I kind of just think of it as the Soda Jungle from New Super Mario Bros. U. But let me see if I can find a certain thing here. Yeah! I actually haven't been here yet. I was looking for something else, but this is also really interesting. This is a very weird area. Also, before I forget to mention it, two really cool things happened today. And the first one is Yumaniki related, the second one is not Yumaniki related. The Yumaniki related thing is that, someone in the community did a tour. I wasn't able to see all of it, but I was able to see a good chunk of it. And it was fun. We went all the way up to Iberry Orchard. And it was a great time. The other thing, hang on, let me pull up the dailies. We got Sealing, we got Star Ocean. Sealing is from Hainer Village, right? Close. So, there's this game... I think I actually released a video of me fighting one of the end bosses in that game. A game by the name of Monolith. I suppose now its name is Star Providence, but I'll always know it as Monolith. Regardless. For the past, I want to say it's been years at this point, there's been a massive update in the works for I don't know how long. And after a certain point, they announced that it would coincide with the game being renamed from Monolith to Star Providence. And it was a combination of, on one hand, the name Monolith is technically a Warner Brothers property, so they wanted to change the name to avoid Warner Brothers randomly deciding, hey, you can't use that name, even though, you know, it's just a word. It shows how fickle copyright can be at times, but I don't think they want to get sued. The other thing was like to increase exposure, and it would coincide with their release of this new massive content patch. So that was already kind of cool. I don't think I've ever actually been to the ceiling before, or if it was a while ago. Heck, I'm not sure if I've even been to Lotus Waters before. But this is a classic area. This area is, not only is it super pretty, it is also, for the longest time, it was the first thing that came up if you searched Yumituki OST on YouTube. I'd guess, yeah, eyeballim's not gonna work. Anyway, back to Star of Providence. The thing that makes it so incredible is that it is now being published by Video Game Donkey. And I saw that and had a freaking out-of-body experience. Because Monolith... Star of Providence is a very small, very underground game. The biggest thing that I can say about it, before this point, is that it was... A notable person in the community who quite likes the game is Kilburn, who you might know from being longtime Isaac modder and eventually one of the main creator of the Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's really cute. He has two roles in the Monolith in the Star of Providence Discord server. I'm going to keep conflating the two accidentally, because I'm still used to calling it Monolith. He has two roles. One of the roles is called Made a Cool Isaac Mod, in reference to Anti-Birth, and one of them is Made a Cool Isaac Expansion, in reference to Repentance. And I'm fairly certain, I don't remember this for certain, but I'm fairly certain that the item Options is a direct reference to Monolith, though don't quote me on that. I've never been able to figure out for sure. But it has a near identical effect to something from the Relics of the Past DLC for that game. And it has a similar icon as something else, as one of the other blessings from the Relics of the Past DLC. The other thing that's interesting is that, they're lumping together the DLC and the main game into one purchase. They're just consolidating the two because the DLC is just objectively the best way to play the game. And a lot of people ended up accidentally only experiencing half the game, basically. Because they bought the game and then didn't play it with the DLC and got only a partial experience. And the DLC is so good. The entire game is so good. Like, I'm beyond excited for this DLC, but even just the game that's already there is freaking phenomenal. I cannot... Hello. I was holding shift in it. Okay. I was holding shift and it pulled up a new tab. But, I think I might have to go all the way over and, activate the trapezoid and take... Not trapezoid, activate the tetrahedron to get me out of here. But just the fact that this game that I've been following for years, basically out of nowhere, is being endorsed by a big YouTuber who is extremely well respected and has well respected opinions on games and on the medium in general, has me extremely excited. Like, more than words can say, I am beyond excited for that. So yeah, I've had a fun day today. There's a lot of good stuff announced, and a lot of good stuff to do. Plus, I have extended family in town, so I've been busy with other things as well. Oh, I forget. I always forget where the Sea Sponge path is. I think it's here. There you are. But it was very funny. Yesterday in particular, under normal circumstances, I would have had time to, after Tuki, to record either Lisa or Super Paper Mario, or to continue Peggle, one of those. And I got completely distracted by playing Picross. Because I've been watching... I've been watching, VODs of Holotone's Holly playing, Picross, and I am now... I have inadvertently become addicted to playing Picross. Oops. It's also where I watched the Professor Layton stuff. Oh right, those are random, aren't they? I actually saw on the wiki that a lot of these patterns are references to Conway's Game of Life, and I can kind of see it from looking. It's such a shame that this area is such a pain to navigate, because I do quite like its design. And then, let's do the vending machine as well. I think I know where it is, but I don't know how to get there. Because the vending machine, you might recognize that color scheme already. That's in Forest Pier. But the part of Forest Pier that it's in is a little weird. It's in, like, the bizarre side area. The area that leads to, what's it called? Hidden Shoal. But I'm thinking, after Tuki... I'm at kind of an impasse, because I do... I think I am just going to marathon Super Paper Mario to the end, because it shouldn't take that much longer from here. I just have to get through all of Chapter 8. And Chapter 8 is long, but it's also good, and I would be more than happy to just go nutty. Just rush all the way through it, because it's just good. It's the part of the game where the game is just really, really good. Chapter 7 is my least favorite chapter, but Chapter 8 is definitely my favorite chapter. As far as, like, emotionality goes. For comedy, Chapter 3 wins easily. Just going back and rewatching that chapter is so funny to me. Just all the... Oops. Ah! Right, so it's up this way. All the weird... The references to nerd culture that have aged shockingly well for what they are. Speaking of references to nerd culture, I had to explain to one of my relatives the r/Wall Street bets debacle that happened in early 2021. And that was a very funny conversation, because it's one of those things that experiencing it firsthand is a much different experience than explaining it to someone and realizing how insane the whole event was. Oh! Hello! Interesting. Everyone was enjoying a nice drink. I think from here we move on to the meat and potatoes of the day, which is wandering around like an idiot through a Daragop's worlds. Because it looks like already there's one that I missed that's a Kool-Aid world. Interesting. It's not the one I'm after today, though I'll definitely come back to see what that area is. But for now, like always, I gotta take a train ride. Okay. So, actually, I have been to Candlelit Factory before. Okay, I was under the impression I hadn't been. I think my plan is to go through Chicken World to Nazca Valley and then go from there, because Nazca Valley has 800,000 connections, and it should be a good jumping off point. Alright. I say we just go down the list, just top left to bottom right, and see if there are any that are separate from Nazca Valley and also have connections listed here. Okay, nothing here. Stove. Stove? Rainbow Pottery Zone. Penis music. Ah. Right, Dogus. If I remember correctly, Dogus are, I'm definitely not pronouncing the word right, but Dogus are the creatures that, Claydol and Baltoy are from Pokemon are references to them. So what exactly am I looking for? I'll try to go to Fossil Mines. Actually, yeah, that looks like that's the only route. I guess Leo Palace is not there? Yeah, and now we leave, because I've already been to Serpentine Pyramid, and Fossil Mines is a dark area, so no thank you. The fun thing is, I do poke fun at Ideragop's worlds every now and again, but I do quite like them. There's definitely there's a lot of enjoyment to be taken out from them. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's very... Ideragop has a very, like, buckshot style of map design that just take a whole bunch of ideas and just fling them. Every single one of them. See how they go. If this is bad, if this is good... Oh, God. I can't believe... I cannot believe that. That one-way path is a floating city, I'm pretty sure. I may as well check on floating city, just in case. Because I have all of the other requirements down, I just need to get, you know, unbelievably lucky with the 65,336 chance. But hey, you never know. Today could be my lucky day. Show me the shrimp. Nope. You know what? While I'm here, I may as well just go and visit the other two areas, huh? This leads to wine cellar. Stained glass Cosmo. God, these these barrels look so much like the barrels from Superstar Saga. Oh wait, this is a dead end. Never mind, it's not. I'm just looking at the wrong part, I think. Yeah, that's a dead end. Ah, okay, so this bit goes in a circle. One moment. I'm back, don't worry. I'm missing, don't worry. Had to deal with something real quick. Okay, I think I see the path. Yeah, one more up and then over and then down. And then, which one? Stained Glass Cosmo is one I'd been to. Floating Beer Island is the one that I hadn't. Oh my god, there's connections from here. Sushi World and Dark Cheese Hell. Right, I forgot about Sushi World. I swear I had been here before, but I guess not. I don't know how many of these I've actually been to before. Before I forget, let me go over to Dark Cheese Hell. This area is, well, it's got some notoriety to it. because as you might be able to guess from the title, it is dark. It is also gigantic. I'll hold off on these two, because it's what? Serum Laboratory I've already visited. It's gotta be Mole Mine. Is it Mole Mine and no, it's Industrial Hotel and Refrigerator Tower. Okay. Fridge Tower I can visit at a later date. I think for now, I don't have the map on me, but let me head through Sushi World and see if I can't find this other connection. Oh, Four Seasons Forest. I see. There's actually quite a bit to do here. Okay, so right now it's spring, so let me go to Cherry Blossom Park. Right, I didn't consider this. Is it based on the in-game season? Or is there a way to influence it? Yeah, it is based on the in-game season. Damn. Alright, I think I'll end things off by going back to Moderon keyboard real quick. Do I want to do... I don't want to do the Void right now. There's a whole event you can do. Because, fun fact, this area is just a giant keyboard. If you go to VOID, and then type them all out, and then I believe if you go back to V, you get access to a secret area. But it seems like a massive pain, so I'm not going to do that. There you are. This is the last thing I wanted to show. There's a teleport maze here. And I do not remember where you have to go to reach the end of it, but there is an end to it. So I'll try for a little bit to see if I can't find it. If it feels like I'm going in circles, I probably am. But it's hard to tell where I'm going in this. There you are. This should take me to where I'm thinking of. There you are. My final reward for all this work. is a connection that doesn't work yet. Ah, such is life in Yumatuki, right? But that's all I got for now, I think. Thanks so much for watching.